Blame Truth here, and I left you guys on a little cliffhanger with the last video, unintentionally. That was not planned. That was something I realized right when I was finishing the last commentary I was doing. If you missed that video, or you didn't watch till the end, whatever, I will lay out everything in this one for you in a nice, neat little package. But this is such a discovery. I gotta bring out John Carpenter's The Thing music, the soundtrack for that, and put it in the background. Yet again, like the old days when I was covering the conspiracy theories for Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3 and whatnot, which most of them turned out to be true, by the way. So am I a conspiracy theorist, or am I just somebody that knows what the fuck he's talking about? You be the judge. But regardless, if you guys could, please leave the channel support comments by the infamous Mendez Catarina. This video was amazing. Learned a lot. Totally a real person. Totally a real comment. Totally not a bot doing that. And also, if you could, drop a like. I would appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get right on into the meat and potatoes here, because I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So first and foremost, to kind of, I guess, set the table with an appetizer, so to speak, let's see how Black Ops 7 pre-orders are doing where we have the data. And where we have the data is two different platforms, so you can't even use the excuse that no one plays COD on PC. They do, by the way. Fuck, man. I play COD on PC. I buy all my shit on Steam. That's just me. But let's check out the comparison from Call of Duty to Battlefield 6, Black Ops 7 to Battlefield 6 in particular, to see why they're doing what I'm going to show you they're doing in this video. And again, no one's really talking about this stuff. I feel like I'm the only one really seeing exactly what's going on. I don't know if I was a detective in my past life or what. Maybe I'm Humphrey Bogart and I'm reincarnated or something, and I've starred in my newest 1940s-esque crime noir drama movie. I don't know, man. But regardless, I see things that other people simply do not see. And when I saw what I'm going to show you a little bit later, I put all the pieces together and it all fits perfectly. Basically, too long didn't read. Don't believe a fucking word Activision tells you. But let's check out how the game is doing as far as pre-orders go. Spoilers, it's not looking too good. Let's look at this. So as of yesterday, when the screenshot was taken, Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition is still above Black Ops 7 Vault Edition on PlayStation pre-orders. This is very, very telling, because people on console, it's beginning to just be ultra casuals who just like sports titles, yearly sports titles, and the yearly Call of Duty military Madden titles, and that's about it as far as like what they pre-order and what they play. I'm sorry to say that, but it's kind of true, you know? I think it's because the data is skewed and there's a lot of people still on PlayStation 4. And we gotta remember here that Black Ops 7 is also on PlayStation 4, and I don't think Battlefield 6 actually is. I'll correct that with, some little caption if that's not true, but that's also something that's going for it, and yet Battlefield 6 is still outselling it on the pre-orders. I think briefly Black Ops 7 got above Battlefield 6 when they announced that they were not doing carry forward with the cringy skins. However, that was very short-lived, and we also have to keep in mind that when you pre-order Black Ops 7, you get access to the beta early. So there is an incentive there to pre-order it, whereas with Battlefield 6, the beta's already happened, so there's not. It's just really not looking good. I mean, both versions of Battlefield are outselling Black Ops 7 as far as pre-orders go, and this is on console, which is Call of Duty's main market. It's really not a good sign. But when we look at the Steam numbers, it is downright fucking embarrassing. I could not believe how, I just could not believe this when I saw it. Like, just take a look, okay? Battlefield 6 has fallen out of the top 10, which is to be expected a little bit, you know? I mean, people can only pre-order so much, and it's been, weeks now since the open beta, so I expect that to keep gradually falling little by little as, less and less people pre-order. But the fact that it remained in the top 10 so long was quite impressive, really. When we compare it to the Black Ops 7 pre-orders, and I'm not even going to cover Warzone here, but I'll mention it in passing after I show you Black Ops 7. But when we compare it to Black Ops 7, oh my god, it is fucking bad. I cannot believe this. How the mighty have fucking fallen. Black Ops 7 is all the way down at 155. You know, with other gaming giants like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and The Hunter, Call of the Wild, and House Flipper 2. Who could forget the classic that I played since I was a child, House Flipper 1? What a fucking lineup of games that Black Ops 7 is down here with, and it's not looking much better on the Warzone front. Warzone is still out of the top 100 for revenue, and keep in mind, this is total revenue generated here, not just like the number of sales. So stuff that's on sale really cheap is making more revenue than this $70 fucking albatross that is Black Ops 7, and the free-to-play Warzone with more microtransactions than a mobile game straight out of China. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, you can make all the excuses in the world. Should I show you the Steam player numbers as well? Do you want like a third source that this game is not doing too fucking hot here? Call of Duty is at its lowest player numbers yet. I mean, when September gets here, where there's nothing planned, we are, without a doubt, going to dip into the 30,000 average player numbers. I'm just showing you the cold, hard fucking data here. Lowest peak players of all time, lowest average players of all time. And I mean, that 72 player gain is just because it happens to be a weekend and they're counting for September. Like, you know, now it's 72 players anyway. If that's the only thing they can gain, then I feel bad for them. But they lost nearly 20% of their player base just last month. When will it stop? What links will they go to fix this? Like, they are clearly going to be desperate. And I'm showing you all this to really set the table for why they are going to be doing more of what I am going to show you. After a brief word from this video's sponsor, we're going to get right on into it, and I'm going to show you what I spent the last day or two researching and finding out. You're not going to believe it. Today's video is sponsored by Ekster. What you are seeing is a brand new Ekster wallet on the left, the brown one, and then this is my personal wallet on the right, the black one. I've been using this for the past couple of years with a simple James Bond flick. All of your cards pop up and you can easily access them without fumbling around like a doofus. Also, the cash strap inside keeps my cash secure. I don't have to worry about it flying around when the hurricane winds inevitably hit North Carolina. Ekster also has other innovations like the Ekster Finder card, which works with Apple Find My, and you can put it with anything, not just your wallet, although your wallet's probably the main thing you want to keep track of. I mean, this thing will track anything you put it in, really. I wouldn't suggest gluing it to your dog or cat in case they get lost, but anything else, any sort of bag or binder or wallet, whatever, this will help you find it. They also have an amazing vacuum kit, which I'm going to show you how this works right here. It just shrinks down your packing so that you're not taking up a bunch of space with silly air. It's why would you do that? You know, you suck the air out and simplify the packing process whenever you go on a trip. So right now, Ekster's got a Labor Day sale going on until September 16th, and during that window, viewers can score up to 48% off, and if you use my code BLAME, you'll get an extra 10% off on top of that. Hit up Ekster, guys, get you one of their fantastic wallets or other innovative products, and thank me later. Alright guys, so welcome back to the video. Whenever I left you on a cliffhanger from the other day, I showed this particular tweet. This is from a reputable leaker, probably the most reputable leaker, behind the scenes guy as it pertains to Call of Duty, Ghost of Hope. Back in April 8th, 2025, several months ago now, he tweeted this out. They are talking about showing more restraint with Warzone for skins / bundles / microtransactions. Crossovers are printing money, but they hear the criticism that the game is starting to look stupid. He acknowledged this particular fact back in April the 8th. Then we continued to get bundles, which I'm sure they signed on for months in advance. We know they plan things quite a bit in advance here, like American Dad, Beavis and Butthead, Seth Rogen, and all that stupid garbage. I can understand why they are contractually obligated to still release that stuff despite community backlash, because they signed some motherfucking contracts to do it prematurely. I totally get that. However, this doesn't align with what they released with Black Ops 7 when they initially announced that Carry Forward would be a thing with Black Ops 7 from Black Ops 6. However, back in April 8th, they acknowledged that this game looks fucking stupid and the skins are not a good thing, and people are very, very upset about it. I mean, we even gave them that info in the comments section, and also, you know, when we thumbed down their fucking videos about American Dad and Beavis and Butthead and all that stupid stuff. We have been letting them know, hey, this isn't good. So they're trying to psychologically manipulate us by doing this. About a week after the announcement that Black Ops 6 stuff would carry forward to Black Ops 7, they tweeted this out. First off, thank you. Call of Duty has always been fueled by the community. Every match, every clip, every bit of feedback, you've shaped this franchise right alongside us. And that is complete horseshit, because we have been complaining about the matchmaking system for 6 years, the disbanding lobbies for 6 years, the packet burst and horrendous fucking netcode, which has continued to get worse over the past couple of years. I mean, we have had so many complaints, the piss poor balancing, the lack of AI protections for your voice actors, the use of AI and how we disagree with it as an entire community as it pertains to the development of the game. So, I mean, again, empty fucking words. It means nothing, but I digress. I digress. Some of you have said we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways grounded. That feedback hits home and we take it seriously. Carry forward update. Operator skins and weapons from BO6 will no longer carry forward to Black Ops 7, but still work in Warzone. XP tokens and gobblegums will continue to carry over. Then they go on about their stupid Ricochet anti-cheat again for the umpteenth time, and it doesn't fucking work. But regardless, this particular tweet got 12k likes, probably over that. That is 12k plus fucking schmucks that are gullible morons, if I'm being completely honest. They knew back in April that what they were doing was not flying. They knew several months after the fact that the road they were going down was not well received, and yet they still announced carry forward from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. After a week of this announcement, by the way, then they walk it back after people have already spent their money thinking that what they're buying in Black Ops 6 will go to Black Ops 7, and we covered this in the last video, but they were denied refunds. This particular week-long bait and switch false advertisement, which should be fucking illegal, by the way, and there should be consumer protection, did nothing but screw people out of their money, and they can't get refunds. They cannot get refunds for it. They were false advertised, and effectively Call of Duty pissed off that half of the community that they spent the entire year, giving cringy virgin skins to. What fucking sense does that make? Quite frankly, they don't know what the fuck they're doing unless they are fooling stupid people. That's it. And they're trying to do that again with this carry forward announcement. However, I found out something from another leaker and someone who messes around in the game files and finds stuff out, another prominent person, Alex, on Twitter, that you are being scammed. This is a total and complete fucking scam. Just feast your eyes on it. A few days ago, he tweeted out in response to this walkback, this: to be fair, so far carry forward for operator/skins wasn't planned. At least not in the files yet. Only Gobblegums were. This is the most damning evidence that they were never gonna carry forward anything to start with. They announced it to get people's money, they walked it back after false advertising to them, and then they made this announcement saying, hey, we're listening, we're not doing carry forward, in an attempt to look like the fucking good guys, and in an attempt to look like they're listening. In reality, they are simply going to sell you the same stupid shit they're not carrying forward from Black Ops 6 again! Like, they lie constantly. Their only play is to fool the fucking idiots that still buy into this bullshit. And if you were fooled by this, I'm not trying to, insult you. I am not. I get it. You are blinded by false hope. You are an optimist. I completely understand. I totally get it. But holy fucking shit! It's clear as day! This was a complete setup! It is clear to anyone with a brain who knows how these people work, and if you watch my content, you know exactly how these people work. It is clear that this is a complete and utter psychological manipulation setup, bait and switch, fool's gold type situation. That's what it is. They were never gonna carry stuff forward. This was their plan since around April when this stuff leaked out internally. I mean, here's more evidence of it. He says, they did mention it on their blog a while ago, so they were for sure planning it before backtracking. Or they were purposely lying so they can make this post. Huh. I wonder which one it was. It's the equivalent of me setting someone's house on fire. And then I just make up some story. This shady group of guys, 8 of them wearing ski masks, just set fire to this house. But then I fought all 8 of them off as they tried to beat me up. And I did it all with just the power of my erect cock. And after I was done maiming them and scaring them away, I put out the fire first with my own urine because it's sterile and I like the taste of it, but it also doubles as a flame retardant agent before, hoisting open a fire hydrant with my bare hands because I'm so strong, and I saved the house from burning to ash. Please give me a hand. That is essentially what they have done with this. And I think anyone who stops and thinks about it and sees what I'm showing you will agree. Like, viewer, do you agree? Drop a like rating or a comment below if you do. Please let other people find this information out, because the people that have been fooled by this and pre-ordered because of this are in for a rude awakening. One last bit of evidence here. One last bit of just proof that they are full of shit to the point where it's prairie dogging out of their skinny fat asses. Look at this. In Black Ops 6, they lied to your face, and they said they were not carrying forward stuff from Modern Warfare 3 because they want people to experience the Black Ops universe the way it's meant to be played. Keeping that signature Black Ops style is important, and they've done it again. They have lied and bullshitted you again. Black Ops 7 says it needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. Bundles and items will be crafted to fit the Black Ops identity. And that's why we're not doing carry forward again this year. It is the same song and dance. I can't, man. I can't. They created the problem. They're selling you the solution, and they're gonna fool you again to create another problem, probably the same problem, and then sell you the solution again next year with Modern Warfare 4. In closing here, these guys are now tweeting out the creators they're inviting out to COD Next. Are they inviting out the biggest creators with the most pull and push in the community? No. They're petty, high school, fucked up children is what they are. Look at this from Ghost of Hope, okay? He says, seeing content creator friends get no invites to COD Next, but people with barely any viewers or subs get invited is actually nuts. Regardless, he goes on to say, sad thing is that it's a personal vendetta for the guy responsible for inviting creators. He's even gone as far as pretty much harassing and judging creators for being friends or interacting with me just because I leak Call of Duty. Ghostwax says, the fact T-Dog doesn't even get an invite is fucking mind-blowing to me. T-Dog's a great guy and a great creator. I completely agree. He should be like the creator's spokesperson, honestly. But Hope says that's a perfect example of a personal vendetta. Although Chop, somebody else on his podcast, another great creator, gets invited out. So it makes no sense. Like, they pick and choose. And then they invite out people like this. And I've censored this guy's information just to show you I'm not lying to you. They invited this guy out for the Black Ops 7 reveal to play it early. I have no fucking idea who this is. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is it? I'm not trying to throw shade, but this motherfucker has 164 subscribers, gets 10 average viewers, and doesn't even have 6,000 followers on Twitch. Who the fuck is this? And why are they getting invited out over Milo and guys like that and T-Dog? What the fuck? Marksman? What the hell? What? Children, literal brain dead, brain rotted, narcissistic children run this company. I can't get over it. I truly cannot fathom how they are even profitable. Like, how are they even still a fucking company? How many mistakes can you make blatantly and still profit off idiots? I don't get it. I just don't understand it. But with that, I'm going to end this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this opened your eyes to what they're doing exactly. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and like the video again and comment so other people can find this info out, because nobody else is covering this. I'm like the only person, I think, that is this invested in it. And I don't know, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.